Hey guys, it's ESFan001 here for part 12 of Let's Play Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. Last time we finished up, or actually we did all of One Shot, One Kill, which took a little bit longer than some of the other missions, but that was expected because it is kind of a longer mission. This time we're going to take out... we're going to do Heat, and we are also hopefully going to complete Sins of the Father, because they're both fairly short missions. So you can put claymores down. It's not going to make that much of a difference, though, because you're not going to be defending really for long. You're going to fall back pretty quickly. So I feel like they actually recommend you to go up here into this church tower. But the funny thing is, there's literally a trophy achievement from this version of the game, not from the original 360 version, that had achievements to come up here and use all the RPGs up here, and you get a trophy for it. Which I always, jeez, man, that was very OCD of you, sort of. I feel like they about tell you to come up here and do this anyway, but either way, it's kind of funny that they actually give you a trophy achievement for coming up here and using up all the RPGs. I'm not going to waste any more time with it, though, because, I mean, I already platinumed the game. I'm going to do this more the way you're supposed to. But yeah, it's a very good place to go as well, because you hardly have a chance of getting hit up here, even on Veteran. Actually, surprisingly, just like One Shot, One Kill, this can be one of the toughest missions of the game on Veteran. The reason is the second or the last part of the mission. I wouldn't say it's the second part, but just the last part of the mission is actually very tough on Veteran just because of the way it's designed. Because you're going to have to get... it's another time section. We'll put it at that. I won't spoil it just yet. We'll see what happens in a minute. But, yeah, it's a very annoying section because it's time-based again, so that's never any fun. So, what else do we have? Oh, another guy through there. I actually also found out while playing on Veteran that you can turn on hit markers in this game, which was really cool to find out. I'm obviously not going to do that on the lower difficulties, but it was surprisingly very helpful on Veteran at times, so I think it was helpful on that, but it's not really going to make a difference on this. So you're going to get in here and you're going to use the minigun. Now, I want to say in the PS3 version of the game, if you looked into this helicopter on Safe House, I don't think this minigun was in here. I know you couldn't come in here, though, but I don't believe the minigun was actually in here. But it actually is in this version, so if it wasn't there before, then that's solved a continuity error. If not, then I'm just a little nerd. Or actually, I'm just a nerd for knowing that in the first place, which is probably more likely the truth. But, I mean, I've beaten this game, I want to say, 22 times, 23 times, technically 24 times now, because I beat it on both regular and Veteran already on this version. So, approximately 24 times. So, you're going to want to shoot down these 5 helicopters. I mean, they expect you to do that because, I mean, they send them all in right at you, so. And we're going to kill all of them. Alright, so we're holding out pretty well so far. It's only been about 4 minutes and we are holding on quite well. This section really doesn't make much of a difference. The C4 doesn't really help that much, if at all. It's not going to make a difference in the end because as to where the objective is. And holy crap, I actually got a lot of guys on that. I wish it would actually help you by, reducing the number of enemies in the last section or something. Sometimes that one... Excuse me. Sometimes this one... Excuse me. That was weird. What the heck? Okay, that was really weird. I glitched the game. That is weird. I've never had all of them glitch out on me like that before, ever. That was really odd. I don't know why that happened. I can't explain that, guys. That was really, really weird. I've only ever had one of them glitch out on me. Sometimes none of them glitch out on me. But that time, 3 of them did. So there's actually something really cool you can do here that I don't even remember this from the PS3 version. There's 3 helicopters here dropping in enemies. And you get a trophy for shooting down all 8 helicopters on this mission. Clearly I didn't do that this time. I missed at least one of them. Alright, I missed exactly one of them. But that's just kind of a cool thing, is that you can shoot down all the helicopters. It'll reduce the enemy load a little bit. We're going to pick this up, and now we're going to use the Javelin again. So this is the next to last time we're going to be using the Javelin. We can use it one other time later on, but may or may not use it at that point. I don't know yet. It depends on how I'm feeling on that mission. And take that one out. And where's our next one? Oh, if only you could use it on any point whatsoever, and you could take out the enemies in a very humiliating and painful way with that rocket. Watch it fly. Watch it drop. That's awesome, actually, to watch. And do that. And we're going to take this AK with a grenade launcher, because we actually don't need the sniper rifle anymore, because we're about to start the final objective of this mission. So I remember that this mission's video is like my most viewed video of Call of Duty 4. It's actually like my most viewed video of my first like 5 Let's Plays, which is really funny. Like pretty much anything before Destroy All Humans 2 and Mercenaries 2, this was one of my most viewed videos, was this mission. And the title was just Gaz Blows Up, so I may actually repeat that title, Gaz Blows Up Redux or something, Redux Edition. It fits well. All the way back down. Come on, Gaz. You blew up very angrily. I mean, yeah, it'd be a big deal in real life, but it's a video game. Come on now. But yeah, I love his character. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. Did they ever get his voice actor for anything else in the franchise? I don't know if they did. If they did, I would love to know, but like, I just think it's really funny. Like, that's one of my favorite sort of lines in the game, is just him getting really pissed off about the situation. Which is probably rightfully so. So this section is one of the other really hard parts of the game on Veteran, because they're really... The time is... Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The time is very, very limited for Veteran, just because of the amount of enemies, because it's infinite spawning for that matter, so it's a lot just of infinite spawning enemies, so it can be pretty challenging. There's like a certain way you're supposed to run it. I think I made my own strategy though. After a few failed takes, I got it. Like, this one didn't give me as much trouble as I was expecting compared to some of the other missions, so it's not terrible. It's definitely not the worst mission in the game on Veteran. It's just not quite one of the easier ones, per se. You want to be careful here, because there's going to be enemies coming at you from both sides, usually more from that side. Go ahead and pound the area behind you with airstrikes. I'm not sure you can even get your own teammates killed in this situation. They're pretty useless throughout this as well, and also the muting button on my TV is above, is covering up the airstrikes, so I don't know how many I have left. And there's my friendlies. And what do we have here, guys? Staff Sergeant Griggs from the U.S. campaign. That's kind of random. Wonder why he could be here. Guess we'll find out in a little while. Well, I mean, he's also quite pissed off, I'm sure, that they nuked 30,000 soldiers. I would be too. So, once you're in, you're completely safe. We're just going to wait for these guys to pile back in the exact same fashion as the previous mission.
All right, we're all aboard. Go, go.
All right, we're all aboard. Go, go.
We got him and we're coming home.
And just fire off quite a few shots. And we did it. Now we got a cutscene. And I'm probably going to go ahead and try to do Sins of the Father in this video as well, just because it's not any longer than this mission was. So I think it'll be okay. Joint operation between the Marines and the SAS.
Still, he's not the one responsible for killing your Marines. Sorry, mate.
Imran's a curve, huh? Man's a ghost. Intel says he's gone underground.
Well, I got a plan to find him.
I'm listening. Daddy's boy.
Zakhaev's son, commander of the ultra-nationalist forces in the field. Rotten apple doesn't fall far from the tree. The loyalist camera has got a location on the kid.
And the little punk'll know how to find Zakhaev.
The sins of our fathers.
Ain't it a bitch?
Alright then, time for Sins of the Father, the final mission of Act 2. Meaning we only have 5 missions left after this, including the epilogue.
Bravo 6, this is Vulture 1.
And a couple of those missions, well, yeah, 2 of those missions plus the epilogue are all fairly short, so we're not that far from the end of the game, really. We're getting fairly close, which is, I mean, this game, I know it's short, but it's just such a good game. It's so much fun. I love the multiplayer. At the time this is being recorded, I'm like a level 48. The game's been out, I think, exactly like a week and a half at this point. I'm currently like a level 48. I'm at like 18 hours of playtime, so I mean, I'm not the best at this game. I didn't get to play it that much back when it came out because I didn't get it until like August of the year that it came out, so like 2 months before World at War came out. And then I played World at War a lot more, and I played MW2 much more than either of those. I want to say that there's one more guy up there, but I can't... Oh, there he is. You don't have to do that section sort of the way he asks you to. It's not going to make much of a difference because this isn't like a stealth section. This is also the only mission in the game I know of where you can get the R700 sniper rifle that we're currently using. So I think it's the only mission you can get it in. I don't know why they give them this weapon. I mean, this is a civilian bolt-action rifle. The Remington 700 is a civilian class bolt-action rifle for hunting. It only has a 4-round magazine, so I don't entirely understand the concept behind it. I'll take that. There's a piece of intel right there normally. Also, this is one of the only missions in the game where sometimes an enemy will spawn with a scorpion. It's one of the only missions with a scorpion in it. You also start with a 1911, which is pretty uncommon, but yeah, usually one of the enemies will drop a scorpion. I don't really recommend it. The scorpion is pretty bad. This is one of the only missions where you'll find it. I think you can also get it on Mile High Club and maybe one other mission, but yeah, you don't really want to use the scorpion. It's not particularly effective. Very low range, low damage. Just not good. Not accurate either.
Like a clown in that outfit. Good thing you're up here, because you look nothing like a Russian.
And you do?
Bravo 6, this is Vulture 1-6. We're tracking an enemy convoy.
Yeah, whatever. He's not even talking to me after that. He's like, shut up, douchebag. I can actually speak in a Russian accent, apparently. Even though I don't look Russian at all, I can actually apparently speak in kind of a Russian accent. Okay, the goal is to hunt down Zakhaev's son. We will capture him. We will not kill him. He is in the 3rd vehicle. And guys, I look more like a Russian than you do. Or do I? Actually, yes, we do see his face at one point. I don't even know that if that was like more of a mix between that and Scottish or what. Because I first got that Russian accent when I tried to do a British accent and everyone said it sounded Russian. Alright. You gotta be very careful here. If he kills Zakhaev, it's an automatic mission failure, so we certainly don't want to do that. And at least we took out one of the BMPs. They take a little while to take out the second one. But yeah, if you shoot Zakhaev, you can usually get away with putting 1-2 bullets into him, depending on where they hit. Or if they're through a wall or something.
Oh, shit!
Dang, that probably hurt quite a bit. It wasn't that big a fall, I don't think. It's a good thing we didn't land a few feet over, or else we would have gotten, like, crushed ourselves on a glass bottle. That probably would have hurt a lot. And he just looks at me and runs away. He's like, no, I could just finish this guy off, but nah, I don't think I'll do that. I'll save the 7 bullets in my gun. Okay, so this mission is pretty short and pretty simple overall, even on, like, veteran. There really isn't too much you have to do with it. It's mostly just chasing down Zakhaev. It only takes a few minutes, unless you really screw up, like I probably will now that I talked about that. You gotta kill that dog. Like I said, don't shoot Zakhaev or you'll fail the mission. Nice countryside in this area. And it looks like there was some kind of parade going on here until the war came here.
Check your fire, check your fire. We gotta take this guy alive.
So in this section just takes a moment. You're going to want to kill a few of the enemies. That's the KF shooting at us. We want to avoid him at all costs. And man, I killed them way faster than expected. Geez, that usually takes me a minute in there. So once you kill a few of them, move up, and Zakhaev will continue to run away. I believe if you take long enough, Zakhaev will escape and you'll fail the mission. I want to say that's a possibility, but I could be wrong on that. I mean, I feel like it probably is a possibility, but I really don't remember if it is. Like I said, if it is, it's been a long time since it's happened to me. But I think it's a possibility if you are way too slow in any section. But it's pretty unlikely that you're going to be slow enough for something like that to happen, if it can happen. So you got to be careful up here. There's two guys camping up here. I'm going to go and use up the RPG because it's not going to be as effective later on just because of the sort of close quarters combat we're going into. Light machine guns aren't particularly good for close range. I mean, yeah, they're very powerful, but they aren't necessarily that good up close. They're just kind of hard to use. Oh, an MP5 there. Okay, sweet. Okay, so after that, we are now going to have, I want to say, a couple guys spawn on the roof up here. Yep. And it looks like... Oh, where'd you come from? Not cool. Not cool at all. And we knocked them both off the roof. There's a grenade at me, and it's gone now, so we're okay. Oh, that's who it was. It was that doucher. Alright, you're going to get shot by an MP5, and I'm going to swap back to the AK. There's going to be two guys back here, and then there's going to be, I think, 2 to 3 more guys around this corner. I could swear that they throw a flashbang at you in the PS3 version. That must only be in the PS3 version, though. I guess they've never thrown one at me on this version. Sometimes one guy right there, but he's not here this time. That's good. So, you won't be able to charge this final building where Zakhaev is just yet. We got to let the helicopter take him out. I think the helicopter would do a bit more to help us. And he destroyed... Oh, crap. There's quite a few cars in this parking lot. You might want to let a few of them explode first, just to be a little bit safer so you don't end up killing yourself. That's Zakhaev in there. Don't make the mistake of shooting at him. That's happened to me before, and I failed the mission because of it. Happened once. I think it happened on my veteran playthrough, actually. But like I said, this is a fairly simple, short mission overall that really shouldn't cause too much problem on any difficulty. You do have to be a little bit careful while clearing the building out, though, just because these guys, a lot of them are going to have shotguns, which are going to one-hit kill you on veteran. And they often will kill you pretty quickly on regular, especially if your team decides to get in the way of you shooting. But we got a checkpoint, so that's good. So we're going to sweep the rooms closely, be very careful here. There's going to be a couple more enemies. At least I think there's going to be 1 or 2 more enemies. Guess not. Okay then. I thought there was like 1 or 2 more. Gonna hide right here. We can't advance past this yet either because we have a nice big machine gun shooting in the area. Fire, 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 fire. Shotgun rain, shotgun rain. It's not doing anything. And just let the helicopter go at him. I think he's about done up there. Looks like he is. And we're good. No more enemies this mission, so we're just going to run on through to the end. We got the Russian guys up here coming to help us, which is good. A window I just felt like breaking. Destroying... Actually, no, that would probably help the Russian economy, because then people would have to buy more windows, so... I'm helping your economy by, like, a few dollars.
No, we can't risk it. Hold your fire.
I can put one in his leg. I'm sorry, I just had to do that. You're not supposed to do that. I put one in his leg, though. Come on now, I put one in his leg. I mean, yeah, it probably would have blown his freaking leg off because it's buckshot, but come on, I mean, I did what we should have done. Okay, this is a 9mm. Let's see what happens if I shoot him in the leg with a 9mm. Okay, let's be completely honest here. I shot him in the ankle with a 9mm submachine gun. That is not going to kill you unless you don't get medical help for another week. Actually, even if you don't get medical help for another week, it probably still won't kill you. Come on, let's be a little logical here, guys. That's probably not going to kill you. A 9mm is a very small pistol cartridge. No! Oh, that's not good.
Shit, kid's got some issues.
Nice play, this is Bravo 6. Zakhaev's son is dead. They're coming home.
His son was our only lead, sir.
Forget it. I know the man. We won't let this go unanswered. Let's go.
That's probably not a good thing.
Our so-called leaders prostituted us to the West, destroyed our culture, our economies, our honor. Our blood has been spilled on our soil. My blood on their hands. They are the invaders. All US and British forces will leave Russia immediately, or suffer the consequences.
It's quite simple. Either we retake the launch facility or we won't recognize the world tomorrow. Green light to Halo. Charlie team, go.
That seems a little final.
Bravo team, stay tight. Go.
Alright guys, that's it for part 12. Next time we will do Ultimatum, which is a little bit longer of a mission than a couple of these others I feel like. So next time we will do Ultimatum. See you guys then.